Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
Steve's down up, where you can find us. We ain't a podcast, we a problem. Houston, copy that. Tell me, can you ride ya? It's to the top, but we started at the bottom. Devin, Steve, Jordan, Busboy Steve, the team. Checking in, we the ones who they come to see. Dining in, come join and pull up a seat. The team, Steve's down up, where you can find us. We ain't a podcast, we a problem. Steve's down up, where you can find us. We ain't a podcast, we a problem.
Let's start the show.
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's the Steve's Diner Podcast. I'm your host, Steve. With me today, we've got Jordan.
What up? Back. Ready to yap.
Every
Let's
time.
go.
We got Busboy
I'm
Steve
usually last.
playing with his microphone.
Oh, I'm here. Oh, my microphone's working great.
Microphone check. And special guest, you remember him from our NFL preview show. And maybe he's been on before. But anyway, we have Owen.
Howdy.
Good to see you, Owen. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
NFL, right?
Big dog.
Is NFL the story of the day?
I guess.
This is being recorded. I know, right? This is being recorded on February 12th. The day after. I have absolutely something in my throat. Hold on.
It's called.
Oh, God.
Delete
sounded
that.
Yeah, edit that out.
No, I'm leaving that in. This is being recorded the day after the Super Bowl. That's Super Bowl 50, whatever the hell.
58.
And of course, another Chiefs victory.
Ooh.
Scripted pretty well. I mean, they were calling it for a while.
Yep.
Come on.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. The script is real.
yeah, I mean, if it's not, how the hell does that happen?
I don't know, but 3 seconds left, bro. I was like, what the fuck? And that they went there, they didn't stop the clock.
I know.
Yeah, okay, so it wasn't just me. I was like, what is happening? The clock's gonna run out. What are they doing? And it didn't matter. They knew what they were doing.
So I think I heard they actually would have had time. Like if time did run out. Like it was, I didn't confirm it. Because I'm with Steve. When I was watching, I was like, the onions on these guys just letting it go down to one play. Like, holy shit. And then, but I think I heard that they would have, it would have been overtime halftime. That's what I heard someone say.
Well, they would have, it would have gone into a second overtime, but I don't know how it would have. I think it would have restarted or something.
The 49ers are ahead?
That's what I'm saying.
No,
it feels like.
I can't imagine that. I don't think that doesn't sound right.
Editor's note, Jordan's right.
Oh, yeah. I didn't.
If it was tied, then yeah, but not if the 49ers
right. I know
are ahead.
But
right, if they didn't score, would they have kicked a field goal? It wasn't fourth down, was it, when they scored?
No,
I think it was only second.
Second,
yeah,
right?
No.
So
yeah, I mean, I think if they hadn't scored there, they would have probably kicked the field goal.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, oh my God, we were all at Owen's. Great host, by the way. Poor bastard was getting yelled at because the internet kept cutting out.
It wasn't my fault. The TV was just lagging, and I was like, "Oh God, I don't know what else to do."
Oh, ours did that too for a little while.
Yeah, I was at Steve's house. That's funny.
I thought it was my shitty internet because the Eastern Shore we had a shitty internet.
Everybody trying to watch it all at the same time probably had something to do with it.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
but we were live witnesses to the worst beat of all time.
Oh no, yeah, it was awful. Oh my God.
Do you remember it, Owen? I don't know if I remember it that well.
It was like a 3-leg parlay. I don't remember all the legs, but I know it was Chiefs money line and Brock Purdy over rushing yards. And
12.5.
The line of that was 12.5. It was at 13 right before he kneeled the ball at the last minute in the fourth quarter, and he went back down to 12. So that lost him to that. And he had the opportunity to do it in overtime, obviously, but that never happened. So
oh no,
yeah,
that was the leg that lost in the parlay. I don't know how much it was going to be, but it was a good bit.
It was 1.2K.
Yeah, that's right. I knew it was something crazy.
Shit.
It was so bad because all game like it hit kind of early, I think, and he was
Yeah,
like,
it
"I just need
was.
the Chiefs to win. That's all I need. They
Yep.
win. I win 1.2."
Yep.
And then the kneel out the game, the regulation, he takes the knee and
Oh
loses a yard,
shit!
and then the Chiefs, of course, end up winning. Isn't that
Ooh.
just?
What a
This
shit!
is what
What a
I
shit sandwich!
I did a small parlay. I think it was during the. I don't know if it was during the game. I did win. I did win because I had Chiefs and what's his name, the San Francisco guy to score. So that all I needed was the Chiefs to win 2 at the end, and I won.
McCaffrey.
But McCaffrey, yeah. But I did another one. I think it was right before the game. I was like Celtics, and then I did a bunch of stuff for the Chiefs and the Niners, and it wasn't much. It wasn't going to pay out a lot, but it was like a couple $100 maybe. And I added the caps in there, and I won. I had all. It was 7 legs, and I got 6, and the one I
Man.
lost was
The
the fucking caps.
You're
And it
smarter
was
than that, Steve.
I know, but it was the 3-2. They were gonna win 3-2, and they lost 3-2
Yeah,
with like
That's
4
crazy,
seconds
though.
left, right? Wait, the
Yeah, the
Caps.
game
Yeah.
went to OT too. So like, it's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. And they lost at the
Awful.
last second. Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm done
As soon
until
as that went to
September.
overtime, I was like, "Eh, we're screwed."
Ovi didn't even play in overtime.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah.
Mm.
Like, don't they know we got a mission here? What are they doing?
True. Yeah, and then I bet some stuff, and I didn't win one thing. I bet stupid
yeah.
stuff though. I bet like
Same.
Kelsey to get an octopus.
I bet that too.
Yeah. I mean, if anyone's
not?
going to get one in that game, it would have been him.
That's what I was saying. The script is just lining up perfectly for this to happen. I'm surprised he didn't even score 1, but
Yeah, I
Right.
put him down to score 2. I was like, oh my god.
I figured this would be the game he would do it. So
Mhm.
Yeah. No. It was too much, I think. Too much for
Yeah.
the script to have
Yeah.
them win and him do all that, you know?
Yeah.
I wish I had a bet on him yelling at
As
Andy
coach,
Reid.
yeah, pushing his coach.
I hated that.
He's such a douche.
He has made me, and Jordan can attest to this, he has made me the most mad I think I have ever been at football in the past like years. Him against the Ravens, all he did against Justin Tucker, all he was talking about, he was literally up the Ravens' ass the entire game. He never got a flag for it. And then he went and did that to Andy Reid, who's one of the most respectable head coaches in the entire league. He is such a fucking crybaby. I hate him with all my heart. Oh my God.
And it's recent. I mean,
Yes.
he wasn't always like that.
No.
Did you see the video today, or I just saw it today, of after the game when he sang na 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 na?
Yes.
He said,
Yeah.
"Hey, let's sing to all the 49ers." What a douche! He just won the Super Bowl. How about being a little bit classy? No,
Right. Nah.
not his style.
Nah.
I can't believe Taylor Swift goes out with him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm serious. No,
Why
I mean
wouldn't
she's
she?
like an idol for little young people. I don't even say young girls, but young people. And she goes out with a douchebag. Hate it.
Yeah,
God, I
Owen,
can't wait till she drops him.
Owen, you should have
swear.
seen Steve yesterday. Every time they showed him or her on the screen, and Steve, fuck you, get off the screen.
I believe it.
Between
The whole
my
time, I was
dad,
like, okay.
yeah, between my dad and Owen, I have heard the most insane Kelsey slander this week. Like in the past 4 days, it's been insane. I don't like the guy at all either, but I'm like, oh my god, y'all! Like Travis
say-
Kelce wouldn't survive if he walked by you.
No.
I will say this. I understand he is a very talented tight end. He is good at what he does on the field.
Yeah.
Off the field, and his character makes me fucking sick to my stomach.
And it's new. I think he was always maybe a little bit brash, I would
Relatively.
say, but just and then the fucking thing is going to be for the next probably 2 years. More Subway commercials, more State Farm commercials,
Yeah,
more of this bullshit looking at his dumb fucking head for at least 2 more years, if not longer.
What is that?
Yeah, that's funny. I like that. That's good.
I did
just
feel
saw
bad
that.
for Andy Reid though. Like you could tell he was caught off guard. He like dropped his play sheet. I was like, poor guy.
Right?
It's Andy
Give him a
fucking
heart
Reid.
attack.
Like, come on
Cute.
now. Like Owen said, like that's like one of the best coaches ever. Like, chill out, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean,
Second
especially
quarter.
now.
Yeah.
All these
Oh
Super
yeah.
Bowls under his belt.
Yeah.
He's
That's a
rivaling
big belt
Belichick.
too.
Yeah, because
Love
they're
them
chicken
stuff.
nuggies. Give me some of those nuggies.
Oh man. Yeah. So
It's over.
Yeah, that was Super Bowl. Like I said, I watched it at Steve's house, and I am dragging today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! I took some of the I grabbed all the Jen's drinks out of the fridge,
Yeah.
and then I grabbed just a few of my beers. I left a couple there because I didn't feel like throwing the box away.
Oh, I'm kind of glad that you told me that because the amount that was left in the box, I was like, holy fuck!
Well,
How are
I
you
only took 3.
still?
I had 13 beers yesterday.
Wow.
I know.
Damn.
He brought an 18 pack, and when I got up this morning, there was 2 left. I'm like, God damn. I had some Crown and Coke,
yeah.
so I was doing all right. And then we played darts afterwards.
Yeah, that was fun. I had a good time. He has an electronic dartboard that keeps score for you.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
we never play. I mean, we got it because it's a bar, blah, blah, but we never play.
Yeah,
So we
Yeah,
played
it was
yesterday.
fun. I mean, I lost every game, but it was
That was luck.
competitive
That
for
was just
someone who
luck.
doesn't play darts.
Yeah, I don't know.
Darts
what I'm
is
doing.
fun. I miss playing darts.
It's
go to a
cool.
bar
Yeah,
right
next time you
now.
go there.
Yeah.
Just come over whenever y'all want. Just let me know. I got a new job starting Thursday, so I
Oh
work
shit!
Monday.
Congrats.
Yeah, Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. No holidays, no
Let's
weekends.
go.
I
Right?
know.
Hell yeah, Steve.
I
That's
know,
awesome.
right?
It's
How long
awesome.
were you doing that other shift? Or the
I
other
just
schedule?
I just celebrated. 6 years last week.
Oh shit! So this
Exactly.
is like a long time coming.
Yeah. I mean, I work in the same place. I just don't. I'm not a dispatcher anymore. So I'm gonna still be working there, but doing a different job. So
Nice. Getting
Not
the regulated
essential.
schedule. is
yeah,
clutch.
regular
Yeah.
old banker hours or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
Banker
and
are cool. They're really nice.
it just opens up the weekends for stuff. You know, that's
Yeah.
the most
Uh-oh.
important. Spend more time with his wife.
Yeah, she mentioned Ravens tickets, and I was like, she said something about money. About how much money I made on TikTok last year. And I was like, well, I didn't make all that last year. She goes, well, where is that money? I said, well, it's, I put it somewhere or whatever. She goes, well, you can use that
DraftKings.
for your Ravens tickets. I was like, what Ravens tickets? She goes, y'all were talking about it yesterday. I'm like,
Ah.
I'm like, okay. Whatever.
Ah.
He's like, well, I got to have some of my weekends. You can't be here every weekend. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow.
She lost it.
She's
Interesting.
lost it.
All right, you can
Wow,
edit
that's
that part
something.
out. Yeah, I
Well,
know. I'll have to look into it. I got to
we'll
sell a
have
lot
to-
more T-shirts.
Yeah, and mugs and whatever.
The mugs aren't selling. The T-shirt, I sold 18 of those suckers.
That's pretty good. They're very
Nice.
crude.
Yes, that's what you get. The people get them.
You have to go on TikTok to at CEO of Maryland.
Yeah, to
and
see my
this
cool
crude
T-shirts.
T-shirt. Yeah,
The see you next Tuesday T-shirt.
that's
But
right.
you can't read it unless you fold it. You got to fold this see you next Tuesday part. So
What in the hell? I gotta look at this.
Right?
I'm gonna buy one though. You're about to have 19.
Wow, that's good. You can use it.
Oh,
So
maybe do
they're
it
great. They're
sooner.
great shirts. Yeah.
we, as I mentioned earlier, we did make picks at the beginning of the year, football season.
Yeah, we did. Oh, I still have mine.
Good. And I know Jordan, you re-listened recently, and I re-listened a little bit ago. And so I thought maybe it'd be fun to go back and look at how terrible we did.
Can't wait.
You know what? We kind of did, and we kind of didn't do terrible.
It's unpredictable.
Yeah. Well, I know somebody picked the Super Bowl exactly,
Oh, that wasn't me. I was halvesies on
Oh,
that.
good shit, Owen.
except
I didn't
the
pick the winner right, but
He picked the
Ah.
49ers,
Your heart
Yeah.
picked the winner.
but he had Chiefs 49ers in the Super Bowl.
Nice.
felt it.
He also did some of the MVP picks. He thought MVP would be Hurts.
Glad it was Lamar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had Offensive Player of the Year as Christian McCaffrey. So
Wow.
Nailed
Nice.
it.
spot on there. He had
Nailed
Micah
it.
Parsons for Defensive Player of the Year. And who won
You
that?
can make the argument.
I forget who
Garrett.
won.
Garrett,
Yeah.
Miles Garrett.
Oh, right. Yeah. Offensive rookie, he had Bijan Robinson.
Wrong.
Yeah. And
I'm
defensive
glad I was
rookie,
wrong there too.
CJ.
Christian Gonzalez as defensive rookie. So
Dude,
Wrong.
He played 4 games.
William Anderson, baby. Let's go.
that's right. Yeah. Texans swept the offensive and defensive rookie awards this year.
And we're gonna sweep the playoffs next year, and maybe the next like 7 years. It's gonna be a wild ride. We're the next Chiefs.
Yep.
I'm sipping the Kool-Aid.
And none of us picked the Texans to go to the playoffs this year.
No, and I
No.
think I just saw mine. I had them at the bottom at a 5-12. That's how great I did this year. That was good.
I think
good
a lot of
pick, Steve.
people had them not winning a lot of games, but
I didn't either. That's my team.
Miko
That's
Ryan
why
should
they
have won
put-
Coach of the Year.
D'Amico Ryans got snubbed.
Yep.
He
I won
tied.
the-
He tied in points. But it's
yeah,
all good.
yep. Comeback
But
player of
Owen
the
killed
year.
it. Yeah.
Comeback player of the year. Owen had DeMar Hamlin, who would have won if Joe hadn't been resurrected from the dead.
It's the
How are we
craziest
feeling
thing.
about
Good to
that?
say about Hamlin, is it? Oh, my fault.
Oh, boo.
Boo.
That was an
Terrible.
accident. I didn't mean to say that. I'm making this up as I go along. But Flacco ended up being brought out of retirement
Yeah.
and actually got the Browns into the playoffs.
What do you guys think about that though?
About what? That
The dead guy, the guy that was dead for like 9 minutes, didn't win. Comeback player of the year.
I think if he
holy
had
shit.
played more.
I
He didn't really
guess.
play.
No, Flacco played 5 games.
I mean, Hamlin played what, 2?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
He
played
didn't play a
Yes,
lot. I
if
don't know.
that-
I think it was
yeah.
more than 2, but I don't know. I think as far as comeback player of the year goes, how much more can you come back from being dead?
right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Joe, and I'm happy that he was so successful. I hate that it was on the Browns personally,
Right.
but that was very impressive. I feel like they need to have like a comeback player of the year and then like a most improved or something like that. I don't know if like Joe would be in that category because he's like a million
Yeah.
years old, but still
Most resurrected.
most resurrected.
Yeah.
That
That'd be
could go
good.
to Hamlin then too. But
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah, get Joe
Yeah.
comeback player and Hamlin most resurrected.
Someone said they should have named the award after him, and I think that would have been smart.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Easily.
But it's too late now. You can't name it after him now. He didn't win.
Yeah, now it's like old news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It was literally recency bias, I think.
easily.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And he just didn't have.
No, but still.
Yeah.
Like Joe Flacco even pretty much said it.
Yeah, well, I think so. Yeah, he's a humble guy. He did. But
Oh,
how about
yeah.
that? How about that hug between him and Lamar?
I know,
after
that was
the-
nice.
So I love that so much.
Oh, talk about I got a little creeper. I'm like, oh, those are my quarterbacks. One of the best picks out of us, Jordan said the AFC North would be the best division in the NFL.
Yeah.
It was all.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
They had a winning record.
all had a winning record, and 3 out of the 4 made the playoffs. That's pretty good. Worst pick, MVP Joe Burrow.
And not picking the Ravens to make the playoffs. That was horrible by me.
Savage.
Yeah, that's true. That was bad. Well, I mean, everybody kind of thought Cincy would be more
Yeah.
like they were.
I just didn't see like Clowney being good. Like it was just like that's the starting outside linebacker, and then they're going to have 65 sacks. I just didn't see it coming.
Yeah, I don't think anybody did.
It was cool though. I was happy about it. Don't get me wrong.
Got their defense coordinator a job.
That was the one thing I realized in my relist, and I was like, "Damn, I sound like I was a Ravens hater." Did not mean to come across that way.
Kind of,
Shit.
yeah,
Yeah, I was like, "Damn."
son. Yeah. It balances me out because I'm a Ravens lover. So
And you
But
guys
I
beat
picked-
us twice, so I'm allowed
Yeah.
to hate.
yeah, I picked Ravens over the Eagles for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Not close. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Ravens did have the best record. Let's see. Also, Jordan said that. You picked Buffalo over the Cowboys for the Super Bowl,
Terrible.
and you also said I don't know who's going to score on the Cowboys defense.
Jordan Love.
Yeah. That's yeah.
Yeah, my bet was they would allow the least amount of points all year.
Mm-hmm.
And if you
Um,
take, I don't know, it wasn't them because every loss they gave up like the Cowboys in their wins gave up like 15 points a game, and then their losses they gave up like 35. Fuck.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Keep
You
losing
also
money.
said, like you already mentioned, you said the Ravens would have the worst pass rush. They led the league in sacks.
I know.
But you did say Will Anderson would win Defensive Rookie of the Year, and
There you go.
Yeah.
that was a good one. Steve, his best insight was probably watch out for Detroit. And he did say the 49ers would have the best record. They had a pretty good record.
They're close.
Yeah, I had them in Baltimore in the Super Bowl. So
You did.
sorry, yeah, that was your spot. I'm sorry.
You said 49ers or Philly over Baltimore. You hedged your bet a little bit.
Oh, it's right there. Look.
All right. Well, I think maybe live while you were talking, you know.
Yeah, probably. I don't know what I'm talking about because I also picked the Jets to win the AFC East.
Lots of Jets love in that preview episode.
I mean, they got screwed.
We thought Aaron Rodgers was going to actually play. So
yeah, that's where I was going.
And see, I'm such I'm so influenced by Hard Knocks, right? If I watch the Jets all year, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, the Jets are going to win. Jets going to win.
Yeah.
You know, every year, no matter who's on.
I mean, they still were, besides the Ravens, they're like the second or third best defense in the league.
Yeah.
And they just didn't have a quarterback for 14 or 15 games.
Yep.
And they still won like 7.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I feel bad for Jets fans.
It is.
Cursed as fuck.
We went during the show. We went through and kind of picked the division winners and all that. Most of them were pretty close. I think most of us had the Chiefs. A few of us had the Ravens winning or getting in the playoffs. I don't think any of us had them winning the division, though, if I remember correctly, except maybe I did.
I did.
Remember. Yeah, of course.
He's got the receipts. I love it.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, you did. Okay, my fault.
That's all right. And like I said, it was Ravens 11-6, Cincy 11-6, Browns 10-7, Pittsburgh 8-9.
I made notes while I was listening, and it was maybe 2 weeks ago, and I can't read my notes.
Well, and I went so fast. I remember when I had it written down, I went so fast because I was like, I wrote all this down, and I don't know why. And I just
you did the whole record. Me and Jordan were talking about that the other day.
You
went through it.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yep.
It was good.
The main one that I caught, when I was listening, was the Vikings. We all had them as like a top.
I had them in there.
Yep.
Yeah. All going deep.
Yeah.
It was another injury, though.
Yeah. My biggest flub was Commanders love. I saw the Commanders is doing a lot better for some reason. And that was influenced from going to training camp. And I watched them practice against the Ravens, and I was like, they're not bad. They're pretty good. Little did I know.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. So, Jordan, what are your thoughts? You listened recently again.
I thought we did better than I thought we did. Like going into it, I was like, I'm kind of like nervous to hear how this went. Right. But I think we did good. It's the NFL. This year was unpredictable as hell.
It was.
There was like half the starting quarterbacks were out. Even more missed at least one game. I don't know. For as unpredictable as it is, it's why the sports books always win, because no one knows what the fuck's about to happen.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I do know CJ Stroud is a beast.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think that was probably, my biggest surprise of the year was how, and I went and watched the playoff game against the Ravens live, and I was so impressed by how he operates in traffic. You know, with the pass rush, and Ravens pass rush was good. The pass rush coming in on him, how he stood in the pocket and delivered strikes. I mean, and I think he did that all year. I didn't watch a lot of them, but I think he did that all year, if I'm not wrong.
He did. He threw for 4,108 yards and had an interception rate of 1%. Only other player to ever do that in history is Aaron Rodgers.
Wow.
He led the league in pass yards per game and touchdown interception ratio. Only 2 other QBs to do that. They're 89, Montana, 07, Brady.
Wow. Pretty good.
Best rookie year of all time. Best QB rookie season of all time.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard to argue.
Yeah.
He missed 2 games and was only like 250 yards short of Luck's record.
Wow.
I love him.
You think?
And I'm really excited to
Likes
see how
him?
we play next year.
Well, you for the Super Bowl, the outright betting right now,
Mm-hmm.
Houston is at plus 2,500.
Yeah, I think we're in the top 8. I was like, whoa, that's new.
Huh?
But yeah, no, it was a fun year. I'm just hoping he doesn't come out to be a serial sexual assaulter.
Oh my God.
Right,
I'm just
something's gonna
waiting for
happen.
something to happen. But Lamar, we're not even talking about Lamar.
Yeah.
It's sad. Ravens fans aren't even that excited about it.
No, I mean, I was, that night I felt good for him, and it lifted the gloom a little bit. The problem is that same day is Zay Flowers got charged, or not get charged, but got
Oh,
accused
it was the same day.
the same day. Yeah, so that took a
Mm,
little bit of the luster off of it. I was thinking though, could you imagine if they did make the Super Bowl and that came out?
I know.
It would have been Ray Lewis all over again with people, the media,
Yeah.
you know. So
Hey, he'll
anyway,
be
yeah,
back.
but I mean, Lamar had a great season. I mean, it was fun to watch. It's just blue balled.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
what
you
it
could
was.
tell when. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Well, you could tell even at whenever he was accepting the speech or whenever he was accepting his award, he was like yeah, like this is great and all, but like afterwards, like he wanted to win the Super Bowl so bad, he didn't even really care about the individual award itself. So
Every single speech he gave after he won it was like, "We know what we really want."
right,
But I mean, he is going to be the thing about this year that I thought was different was how locked in, with to
Mhm.
use the term everyone used this year for him, how locked in he was. I mean, he was, you think back to his earlier years and on the sideline, when defense is on the field, he'd be goofing around with like not Zay Flowers, but back then probably Hollywood Brown and stuff, and they're sitting there and whatever, and Zay and like OBJ would, be goofing around on the sideline. He was on the bench, like studying. I mean, he was business this whole year. And I don't think that's going to probably change for his career. And we see
No.
how locked in he can be. So,
Yeah, I mean, he's so young when he came in. Like he's gonna keep maturing, and that's the
and
thing with
what,
all these young QBs. They're so young. Like their mental, like the mental aspect of the game is gonna keep increasing. It's gonna be special.
and he said he was learning the offense the beginning of the year, like on the
Oh
field.
yeah,
So, I
yeah,
mean, a year in it now, and he didn't do a lot with it last year because of the contract situation in the off
true.
season. So, I expect the offense to be good. We'll just see if the defense takes a dip next year.
Mm-hmm.
that's what
Losing
I'm
the
concerned
coordinator.
about. I like Zach Orr a lot. It's so hard to repeat that, especially given how good McDonald was. I mean, he changed our defense. Like going from him or going from Wink to him,
Yeah.
it's like almost night and day. And I mean, I'm glad Roquan's there. Roquan has been an incredible leader on the defense, and I love
Yeah.
him. Kyle Hamilton's Swiss Army knife. That dude can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I love both of those guys. We have a lot of good players on defense. I just want to see if we can keep up the same intensity and same,
That's it.
shiftiness with that.
That's it. And I think you made a good point though about Roquan, because I feel like the defense went up a notch after they acquired him.
Oh my God, yeah.
2 years ago. And then, he's going to be the guy that's going to be the glue for that in that transition. So that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Kyle Hamilton, did you see his 2 tweets yesterday?
I don't think so.
They were funny. It was when Usher was performing. He was like, "What if you brought out R. Kelly and they performed Same Girl? That'd be wild." And then like a second later, as much as I love Same Girl, Robert got to stay locked up. And someone called it the
man.
greatest save of all time.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
He's a trip. During
He's
Lamar's
a beast.
during the MVP, or during the NFL honors ceremony, he said, if I get, I think it was 1 million likes on this tweet, I'll go up and do a Kanye.
Yeah. It's literally the next tweet down that he said that. So
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that's so funny.
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
Steve,
I
what
like
was
him.
your favorite football moment this year?
Cool. Me, my favorite football moment of the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Fireball keg?
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck. Yeah. Well, yeah, all that. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get another one of those probably.
Oh boy.
Probably like Football moment.
Oh, Steve gets Sunday or season tickets, fireball cake
mean-
every week.
Yeah, right. That would be. I play wise was probably the punt return for a touchdown for the Ravens. That was like it just happened.
Oh yeah.
The Rams game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was play wise.
That was
That
pretty
was it
exciting.
for me. That was ridiculous. But yeah, the fireball kick was pretty cool though.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
It was really
And
cool.
well, and I'll tell you my favorite Super Bowl moment was fucking when Ludacris came out. I was like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, whatever. I don't think I watched hardly any of the commercials. We were too busy talking.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
hard.
Well, I was thinking about commercials today. I think probably my favorite of the ones that I did pay attention to was Christopher Walken.
Oh yeah.
Where everyone's doing the
when everybody's
imitation.
imitating him. Yeah,
I thought that was pretty funny.
it was good.
I don't know. Did y'all watch the commercials too, or
I don't know if I saw one.
Yeah, I was
really?
about to say. I told Court this afternoon, or this evening. I was like, yeah, it's so hard whenever you have so many people. Our room was packed, and
There was a lot of people.
and we had the TV up like as loud as we possibly could. I didn't want to like bother the neighbors too much because we were already being loud as it was. So like
Right.
nobody's really paying attention. Everybody's screaming across the room at each other. It's hard to keep track of. But I watched a lot of them this morning on YouTube. I was like, what did I miss? I know there were some good ones. Like I like the Aubrey Plaza one with the Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah.
And Nick Offerman came at the very, very end. That's incredible. As a Parks and
was
Rec
sick.
fan,
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
That was
That
good.
was
Yeah.
sick.
The
And
Duncan
then-
one was good with
Which
one?
all the Boston people. Duncan
Oh
with Ben
yeah.
Affleck and
Yeah.
and Matt Damon
Oh, they all suck.
and
And the Schwarzenegger one where he can't pronounce
yes.
the R,
oh
State Farm.
shit, I forgot about that.
and then they bring out Danny DeVito to
Twins.
say neighbor because he was neighbor. You know, he kept all these R words he couldn't say. Anyway, yeah, I didn't think there was anything too outstanding though in the commercials. Nothing
Yeah.
that really, you know, I don't think anybody's buzzing about the commercials today.
Like Ross and Rachel
No.
with the Uber Eats.
That was
I did see.
dumb.
I saw a lot of commercials. I just couldn't hear any of
Hear
them.
'em.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the problem. I think I will say, I mean, they brought out a lot of celebrities in these trailers or in these commercials
Yeah.
and stuff. I feel like that was way more than what we've seen in the past couple of years. But I will say, I mean, I can't remember a lot of the last few Super Bowl commercials, but I feel like these ones are at least a little bit more memorable. So it
Really?
might be, yeah. I mean, it's not by a significant amount. I'm not saying far and away it's
Right.
the best Super Bowl commercials, but I think in the past like 5 years, probably they're probably up in the top.
Okay.
tier.
Yeah. And again, I didn't watch them all either. Right. Those are the ones that, you know, when we weren't talking or if something caught my eye and we kind of all sat and watched it. That was kind
Right.
of cool. Everybody got a drink, by the way? I can't
I
believe
was about to say.
we're almost 30 minutes into the episode and haven't had a drink
Oh,
yet.
Give me like 25 seconds. Hold on.
Oh my
Hold-
God.
Owen, do you remember this?
What is that? Veil?
Like when we first moved into this apartment, Owen went out and bought a bunch of shots. And
Ah,
it's vanilla ice cream flavored. This is all I have, and I'm
is
really
it
nervous.
vodka?
Yeah.
Ah.
I went to the one by Costco, the big one.
Oh yeah.
And they just
yeah.
had a whole bunch of little shots right up there, and they were all. I was like, I didn't know what to pick, so I picked a bunch of different flavors and stuff, and I was just like, oh, everybody, come on, like celebrate
That's
Hannah and Jordan
awesome.
moving into their new place and stuff. So
That's
And
awesome.
they're
I gotta
still
pour
here.
those. I got no
'Cause
ball.
They taste like bad. They taste
Ooh,
bad,
dough ball.
man.
I had some screwball eggnog yesterday. I forgot about that. Besides my 13 beers. That was
There was
good.
a lot of. Owen, did you get pretty drunk yesterday?
yeah,
Yeah.
I know what did it
By
in.
the
It was,
end.
yeah, by the end, and fucking Brad made me take a shot of Fireball, which I don't typically take shots of, so that was not fun.
Brad and Jordan were out of fucking control.
Well, they went out. They drove down to like the little gas station,
Yeah.
got an 18 pack, and finished it between the both of them by the end. Like, and that was around halftime.
They went out at halftime, got an 18 pack, and finished it by the end, and they crushed some. They shotgunned at least like 6 beers.
Oh my god!
Oh
I
my
thought,
God.
I thought for sure Greg was gonna puke.
I would have missing that bet. God damn, man.
Oh, is that
Fuck.
the one? Is that he's
Yeah.
the one who made that bet?
Yeah.
Oh no.
The
I don't know
needle.
Greg, do I?
No,
Nah.
his real name's Colin, but we call him Greg just because it's like his alter ego of just stupidity and goofiness. And he's my brother's friend. He's a funny guy.
He'll be
Okay.
at the bachelor party. Let's
Yeah, he'll be at the
go.
bachelor party.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Everybody who doesn't know, Owen is getting married next October.
Woo!
So
This October.
This
that's what I mean.
October.
This coming
That's
October.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's coming up, bro.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Congratulations again.
Thank
That'll
you.
be fun.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready for that wedding, man.
That's
Awesome.
crazy, dude. You're crazy. What are y'all done? What are y'all done? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I just had my 32nd anniversary, so I'm only fucking with you. That's good. You guys are
Congrats,
doing
that's
it right.
wild.
Yeah,
32.
That's a long time.
it's
Crazy.
fucking yeah, it is.
That's
I
older
wasn't
than me and
scared.
Owen.
The scary part is that like the first first 9 years seem like forever. And then the past like 20, like once we had kids, it was like that. The first 9 and the last 25 were like the same time period for me.
Yeah, it's true.
Damn.
Well, that's just age. Everything, man. Everything goes so fast. It really
So
does.
this.
All right. Well, here's a drink to getting old and time moving on fast.
Cheers.
All right. Cheers, everybody. Here's to a
Cheers.
great show that we already are halfway through.
This is so good.
Mm.
I like that Yoda shot.
Oh, thank you.
Damn it.
It's strong.
Owen, do you have any final thoughts on the football season?
Yeah. Yeah.
My final thoughts on the football season were I was pleasantly surprised with the Ravens. I'm always so nervous whenever they play. I'm glad that they did as well as they did. Happy for Lamar. Happy for our team.
Yep.
Team looked on paper great. Sad to see so many injuries to the quarterbacks. That made it a little less fun, but at the same time, I'm glad we didn't have to play Joe Burrow. That made me feel a little better.
We did
but
beat his ass
overall-
when we played him, though.
We did,
forget
and that
that.
was the Ravens played so good against the 49ers, against the Dolphins. We dog walked the Dolphins so many times, and it's crazy. Except for that other game last year, I guess it was last year, whenever we were up, and then they came out of nowhere. Either way. But,
Roquan less defense.
Yes, Roquan less defense.
Yeah.
But yes, I think overall it was a great season. Sad to see the Chiefs win it again. I want to see the Lions do it, or the Ravens, or somebody else next year.
Please, anybody else
anybody else.
Yeah.
Except for the Steelers or the Bengals.
Yeah.
Or
No
the
AFC North and no Chiefs.
Pretty
much.
When I went to the Texans playoff game against the Ravens, I legitimately told Jordan, if the Texans win, I'm fine with that because he's been such a loyal fan since he was 6 years old, stuck through the team, 1 in 15 seasons, all that kind of shit. If they made it through, I'm fine. And next year, if it's the Texans and not the Ravens, also fine.
Easily. Actually,
We'll see, man.
I take this back. I want any team to win it besides the 4 that I mentioned and the Buffalo Bills. I hate the Buffalo Bills.
I know, it's funny. Yeah, I'm cheering for the Bills.
No.
I ain't cheering for them, but I mean, they've been, they're a
fine.
long-suffering fan base as well.
They can stay in poverty. They're fine.
I'm fine with that too, but
they can jump through their tables. They're enjoying themselves up there. They do what they want. They don't care.
Yeah, at least they're having fun and have a good team. They're not like the Jets that just suck.
No, that would be miserable.
And the fan base is pretty cool as far as donating stuff. When Lamar got hurt, and
the Bills, they're really good people.
Yeah, I don't pull for them, but I don't mind if they ended up. If it's the Bills and the Chiefs in the AFC Championship, who I'm cheering for.
Bills easily.
Well, like the Bills losing to them this year in the playoffs was just like.
I know.
Every time the Chiefs won, I just felt sick.
Yep.
Oh my god.
America feels that way, I think. I really do.
I think they're on Patriots level, I think officially.
And that's part of the script.
Well, that's the thing,
They needed a new villain. It was the Patriots. Now it's them.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Fuck football. I'm just kidding.
On to baseball.
Look at that. Perfect timing. Just as we wrap up our football discussion, Devin was absent for the picks back then. He's walking into the room now.
What up?
Hey.
What's up, Dev?
Howdy, Devin.
What up?
Big dog.
What up?
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, what up, Owen?
You're looking
Howdy.
good.
Thanks. I'm still at work, so I'm just on my phone.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, he's
Nice.
grinding.
Nice.
Company man.
Yeah, it was a late night in the office.
Damn.
Yeah. How was your Super Bowl?
It was a good time. We had a party at Maggie's house.
Oh.
There was only like about 10 of us, but had a lot of food. and Taylor won, so it was a good day.
Oh yeah.
Who are you? I'm just kidding.
Big
I'm
Taylor
glad you had
Swift
a good
fan.
time. We just wrapped up our football discussion actually, so but I just wanted to check in and see how you're doing.
Yes, sir.
I'm really tired. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. I am beat. Me and Steve were up to like 2:30 in the morning.
And that for
Mm.
old people, that's late.
Yeah, and then
Although we were both off today, anyways.
oh yeah, I had to be off. And then nothing about his house, but even if I sleep in a hotel, I don't sleep well not in my own bed. So I didn't really sleep great, and then got up and so I took a nap, like an hour and a half nap today. But
Nice.
I'm still beat. So I didn't do a ton of prep for this. But for Christmas this year, I got a thing called OMG Facts Daily Calendar, where you rip off a page a day, and it has OMG Facts. Now OMG,
I
maybe
like
not.
it. I
But
like
they
it.
are facts.
Yeah, that's fine. I
You
like
want
it.
some OMG Facts?
I do.
Sure.
All right, let's check this
And
out.
then I got one. Then I got
Oh.
one question for an NFL question for you after that.
Oh no, let's
Go.
finish that. Let's do that first.
Oh, it's a logo one. Remember, like we did that one time. All right.
Yeah.
So all the
Oh.
logos, and then just bear with
Okay.
me.
All right.
They
I'll do some OMG Facts. Then we'll finish off with logos.
let's go. Well,
Yeah,
it's only one. It's only one.
Unless Devin or Jordan had anything else they want to do.
I have the history of wisdom teeth I could read. That's all I got.
That might be interesting. Hold on.
It's about yay long, so
Holy
Jesus,
shit,
Jordan.
dude.
and I took a bite out of it.
So Jordan had his wisdom teeth out, what, 3 weeks ago?
Something like that.
And very kind of, I'm not going to say a slow recovery because, he had, I think, a lot of nerve entanglements, let's say. But
Sure.
yeah, but he struggled with it a little bit, ended up having to go back, and you got what, I think, a different painkiller, or I forget whatever the hell.
No,
But anyway, so
I was back on my feet in 2 days. It was all good. I was
Oh.
badass. No, I'm just kidding. I did have to go back for more medicine.
yeah, and that's fine. I mean, that happens.
It was like
But-
2 weeks till it stopped hurting.
All right, I'm going to skip my OMG facts and continue. So what I do is I rip them off every day, and if it's something I think would be interesting on the podcast, I save it.
I like it.
I can keep adding it. I can keep adding to it. I have to read Jordan's book report on wisdom teeth. I mean, I have to hear Jordan's book report on wisdom teeth.
Do you really?
I really want to hear it. Why did?
Oh, I said it more as a
a whole
joke.
page of stuff about wisdom teeth.
They gave it to me. It was just sitting here for the past like 2 months.
Oh,
It was
That
more of
was
a
like-
joke.
That was like a page with like 9-point font.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I want to read this, but I will
okay.
say
I thought you were serious.
no, this has been sitting here for a long time. And I thought it would be
Oh.
boring, so no one want to listen.
Yeah, well, I thought it was gonna be boring, but if you did that work, I didn't want to discount it.
Well, the one thing is wisdom
Okay.
teeth were not a significant problem due to loss of teeth decay until like not that long ago. Like that's kind of gross how it's gross how gross teeth were.
Well, I think they just started adding fluoride to like water and stuff,
Which
probably
is what
in
helped
the
it.
50s, 60s, maybe.
35 years ago,
As of
there's
what?
a big change. Yeah, fluoridization. 35 years ago.
Say that again, Jordan.
Fluorid.
Fluoridization.
Yeah, Devin nailed it. He gets it.
Oh,
Florida.
I
35
thought
years
it's been
ago.
longer than that. Don't you remember having fluoride, Steve? Like when we were
Yeah, I mean,
kids?
it was a big. It started, like in the 70s when it came, and like everybody's, oh, you need fluoride. I was like, I don't understand any of it.
But maybe they didn't add it to the water. And nobody drinks water
Oh.
anyway. I mean, not that. Everybody drinks bottled water.
Yeah.
Or filtered, at least.
Yeah. Filter that shit.
Interesting. All right. Well, then maybe we'll do some OMG facts.
Yeah, we don't want to listen to this.
Yeah, that was.
I
yeah,
had.
Oh.
There was lead in the water before there was fluoride in water.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
there
It's
still
crazy.
is.
Yeah, that's an OMG fact. Yeah, in Denver, they're still they built their whole water system with lead pipes.
Oh,
Like
sick.
spent like a significant amount of time like redoing it, which is crazy to think about.
Oh yeah. And wasn't it Michigan just recently had problems with their water? Was that lead as well? I think
I don't know what it was.
Are you thinking of
It's some-
Flint?
something. Yeah, there was
Yeah.
something with the water.
Yeah.
Isn't
That
it
water's
still
been
bad?
black for like years.
Yeah, they're still
That
not fixing it.
water, yeah, that was just NFG.
Yeah.
Oh, and if I had to go like, I had to go through that in my head. Yeah, water. You know, I just started doing these nasal rinses because I had that nasal congestion that you get for like 2 months and doesn't go away. So I started doing these nasal rinses, and you have to use like
Ew.
filtered water because if you use water from the tap, they say, who knows what you're putting inside your skull. So
What?
Yeah, I just had that like nasal congestion thing for like where you can't breathe and you use like it's called like a neti pot, but they
Yeah.
get it's like a spray version.
mhm.
It's just like a saline spray, but it goes
Yeah.
all the way through your like nasal so that way it clears everything out.
I'm addicted to it, dude. I do it.
It feels
I
good.
try to do it twice a day.
Hey now. You gotta clip that one, and it feels good. I do that twice a day. I'm addicted to it. They can put that in any kind of quote for anybody. Cha-ching.
It is really dangerous if you don't filter the water though. It can lead to like brain infection and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get like crap in your
Jesus.
head.
But
You
you
get
can
the
drink
brain-
it.
hair on your knuckles, all that
The
stuff.
brain eating amoeba.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, no good. No bueno. So good. You're using filtered water, right, Devin?
Yeah, usually distilled and then I boil it for
Oh,
like
yeah.
5
There you
minutes.
go.
Or just tap water and I boil it. Yeah.
Okay.
Double trouble.
You put that
Okay.
shit in boiled?
Oh no. You wait for it to cool down.
Like this man's
Oh,
a
God, that-
badass.
Have you done it with too hot water? I've done it because I use
Oh,
it in the
yeah.
microwave.
Yeah, it hurts.
Oh my god, I've done too hot and too cold.
Yeah,
It's
too cold, it's
terrible.
like pool water. It feels like you're drowning if it's too cold.
Yeah, or like ocean, like if you get knocked off your feet in the ocean and you spin around and stuff
Yeah.
and get water up your nose. That's kind of what it
Yeah.
feels like. Yeah, good stuff. But that does help with that congestion. Anyone out there suffering right now, I strongly suggest what's it called? Santa.
Claws.
Anna wins.
I forget what it's called. Anyway, look it up. It's good. You want an OMG fact? About 30,000
God
30
damn it.
thousand Americans are injured by toilets every year.
Oh, I wonder. You want to hear a real quick toilet injury story?
I knew this was going to lead to stories. Yes.
I won't give out any names,
Okay.
but a friend of a friend, blah, 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 when he was a kid learning how to go in the toilet, that toilet seat dropped on his, he was like a little kid, like, yep, so slam on his wiener and injured himself. And he was like little kid, like 4 or something like that. And I
thought
heard
you
that
said you weren't going to
story.
tell that story, Steve.
Yeah, I don't know
You
anybody.
never
I don't know
use
who
a
it was.
toilet again.
I was it right. Well, he didn't need to. He only sat down after that and just pick it up and hold it. Yeah, I'm not gonna say who it was because I was not there for it, but I heard that story a few times and I'm like, that's gotta fucking hurt. That hurts just telling the story.
That's
Right.
probably
Yeah.
what
Next
20,000 to 30,000 are, is getting your wiener or balls slammed in the toilet.
I was gonna say,
Well, how
probably
fucking
mainly
tall are
men.
you? Wait, how tall are you? Yeah, if your wiener's getting stuck, what the
Well,
fuck? Can
if you do
do?
sit down, I mean.
All of the injuries are to 4 to 5-year-olds.
There we go. Yeah. And yeah, they're too short. Yeah, they're too small, and they try to sit on it without their custom seat, and they fall right through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I did that once. My butt was itchy the rest of the day. That was
What?
crazy. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Like looking back, that was
That's
some
funny.
dirty water, probably.
You got to get
Ew.
that checked out, man.
Did you
It
tell
wasn't
us?
even that long ago.
We would have cleaned your ass.
It was like 2 days ago. No,
That's it.
no, it.
I
Oh
still would have
yeah,
cleaned your ass.
it was in Germantown.
Yeah,
Ah.
well.
So I
mean,
probably
you
told
were
you guys. I was a
8 or
kid.
less. Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
probably younger
what-
than 8, hopefully.
So are there injuries? Does it say what those are on that
No.
list, Steve?
This is what it is. I literally get
Oh,
one fact
damn.
with no context. And of course, I
Gotcha.
didn't research any of it.
I'm looking
You
this
like
up.
this? The colder the
Some
room
perspective,
you sleep
yeah.
in, the better the chances are that you'll have a bad dream.
If it's cold,
If it's cold, the colder the room, the better the chances.
Weird.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
Doesn't make any sense why.
I don't think that's true.
It
Oh,
could be
no.
wrong. I mean, there's nothing that says these are definite facts.
Some guy just wrote a bunch of shit down.
Yeah, is this
Some
like
guy just-
Scholastic or is it CEO of Maryland? Like
Right, yeah. It's I don't even know what company it is.
Mad Magazine.
yeah, right.
His
that was
publisher
also-
gave him
Yeah.
his
Sparks
publisher
Mead.
gave him one last shot.
He's like, you gotta sell this.
It worked. I got it. Actually, I got it as a Christmas gift from my boss. Women
Nice.
blink twice as often as men do.
I believe that.
Women.
Yeah, that's because they
Women, am I
gotta
right?
fucking see everything. Yeah. Women.
Yeah, why? Why do they do that more?
Because they're, I don't
Because they're
know.
watching us and fucking.
Because
That's why when the
eyes are
referee
bugged
from the
out all the
game
time.
last night, fucking spend all the money on eyelashes and fucking makeup.
Oh,
They
maybe that's
probably
why.
get makeup
maybe,
in their eye.
yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
oh.
like mascara and shit.
They got nice eyelashes. They're long. Yeah.
Mine are
Maybe
like,
they
mine
don't know
are
how
long.
to see as well as men.
Did we ever think about that?
Maybe see these nuts.
Hey there.
Hey, yo.
We can do these kind of as questions sometimes too.
Okay.
Why were hot dogs first put into buns?
Sex.
Sex?
Yeah.
Wow. How do you eat your
Per-
hot dogs?
A pervert.
To put stuff on them, to put the condiments on it, to hold the ketchup in there.
Not a bad guess.
Is this implying that hot dogs were once ate without buns, like normally?
A raw
Sure.
glizzy.
Hot dogs were first put into buns because they were burning customers' fingers when served hot.
Smart.
Here's a hot dog.
They were dumbasses back then. I swear to God, they didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Look.
Not even like on a
Dummies.
stick, like a corn dog. with just
I
smashed
know.
corn.
What? Are you stupid?
You
Oh
want
my
to keep
God.
going with these?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Samsung uses a butt-shaped robot to make sure its phones won't break when sat upon.
Oh wait, this is not true or false either, is it?
No,
That's
these are all
true.
facts.
These are all cold, hard facts.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Butt-shaped robot.
Allegedly.
Straight from Trump's
All right, we
publisher.
can do this as we can do this as a guess. Oh wait, I got two of them like this. We'll do two in a row. You ready? This is today's. What was the first toy advertised on television in 1952?
Slinky.
Yo-yo.
Oh, Barbie.
G.I.
Yeah.
Joe.
Oh, those are all
Barbie,
good.
G.I. Joe. I heard
Slinky.
Yo-Yo.
Slinky.
Was it Slinky?
I bet you it's Barbie.
Correct
Whoopee cushion.
answer, Mr. Potato Head.
Oh,
Ooh.
son of a bitch.
That's a
I
good
didn't even
one.
know Mr.
Wow.
Potato Head was around in the 50s.
Sure.
Crazy.
Oh, 50s. Okay, yeah, not G.I. Joe.
Mr. Potato Head's cool.
G.I. Joe was around
Probably
I'm
late
sure around the
50s,
50s.
right?
maybe. I don't know. I had one when I was a kid, and it wasn't like little action figures. It was like
G.I.
12
Joe
inch
was
tall.
formed in 1964.
64.
64. Okay. Because I had one when I was a kid. It had like felt hair.
Oh yeah, it had the buzz cut.
Yep. And my uncle Dick Slicer, he
Yep.
had a cigarette that he was smoking, and he flicked the ash, and it went on GI Joe's head, and it burnt the felt hair, so he had a bald spot.
Isn't that great that you remember that like for your whole
I was
rest of your life? Isn't that great?
Yes.
Your uncle's name is Dick Slicer?
My uncle's name was Dick Slicer.
Dick Slicer.
Dick
Yep.
Slicer. Yep.
You're lying. There's no
No.
what?
There's no
Richard
facts
Slicer.
told. Yeah.
But he
That's
was Uncle Dick.
hilarious.
Uncle Dick.
Was that also in your OMG Facts?
Right.
Isn't that crazy though? I remember that to this day. I remember what he looked like because I still played with it, but it had a bald spot right here
Oh.
with a stupid ash landing on his head.
I was jealous of my best friend when I was about that 7 or 8. He had a GI Joe and it had a walkie-talkie, so it was like what about
yeah.
that big.
Yeah.
And I was jealous that he had a GI Joe and I didn't, so I got the walkie-talkie and I threw it in the sewer. So and then he found
What a
out that
dick.
and then he found out and then he like told his mom and then I got in trouble.
Did
How'd
you
you
have to
get
go buy a
caught?
new one?
I cried. What?
Did you have to go
No,
buy
I
a new
didn't
one?
buy him a new one. I went over to his house a couple weeks later to watch Gary Coleman on Johnny Carson.
Oh shit!
That's a true story.
You told me that story yesterday.
He's dead now, but he was a cool kid. Rest in
Gary
peace.
Coleman?
No, not well. Gary Coleman is dead, but no, my friend, friend.
Oh, that's right. You told me that. Yeah. You died.
Yep.
All right.
GI Joe stories.
He probably was to his death. Like, goddamn walkie.
Yes, yeah. He's probably like that fucking walkie-talkie tortured me my whole life. Oh, bitch next door.
How'd you get caught, bro?
I think I did it like when we were playing. Like I did it
Oh,
when he was there, and I tried to just like hide that I did it, and he saw it, but he didn't say anything because he could have beat my ass. Like he was big boy, he was a big dude, and I was
aw.
extra small. That's what she said. But I was, I mean, small, and he was a big dude, so he could have kicked my ass.
Oh, that's good. That's good he didn't.
Yeah. Yep. That's
Pretty
my
good.
Chargers.
Rest in peace.
Devin, didn't we do something along those lines? I feel like I remember going to one of your neighbors and we like just went into their backyard, grabbed a bunch of lightsabers, and started playing like in their front yard.
I remember one time he stole toys from me, and we went and stole them back, and then played in the front yard. But I think we also took some that weren't his when we stole them back. Because what are you doing trying to steal my toys, dude? I'm gonna steal yours.
Badass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Honestly, we're badass for doing it like right in front of their face too.
Yeah, his dad.
Right? That's
His dad came out and questioned us, and I was like, "No, this one's mine, but you can have the rest back."
So
Hell
you
yeah.
all celebrated in their front yard with the
Yeah.
toys?
Hell yeah, we couldn't wait to play with those bitches.
We couldn't make it past the front yard.
Dag.
Well, don't even
Trying
play
to
like you're
play.
in. Don't even play like you're innocent, Steve, because you used to do some stuff too back in the day. So
What I
don't
do?
even play.
We
Oh
were
my
also
God.
like 9.
Yeah, we were children.
Yeah, that's true. You weren't 9 when we did what we did, Steve.
Oh, well, yeah.
The funniest part is how you got caught. That's the best part.
9.
What
I
is
haven't told
it?
that story.
All right. Well, we don't have to. Maybe
Maybe
we'll
we'll
save
wait till
it.
Christmas.
We'll see.
I think we should hear it.
We'll save
We'll
it.
tell it at Christmas. It'll be part of the Christmas special. Remind
What
me.
the hell?
That's a
Remind
long
me
time.
Yeah,
bro.
what?
Remind me
Well,
in
'cause
10
we-
months.
None
Yeah,
of
We
us
we
got
can
the whole
remember.
year.
It was around Christmas time that we did it, but I can give them the fast part of the story, but you
Go
got to
ahead.
tell them the details, though.
Go
No,
ahead.
the
Yeah, don't
details are
tell-
what makes it funny.
Yeah,
Huh?
don't use any names.
No, because I don't even remember names. So Steve and I used to, we were, I always say this, but we were kind of nerdy back in the day, and we hung out, but we worked at a liquor store. So we both worked like Friday and Saturday night. We worked at a liquor store, and then we go to the movies or something like that, just because that's what we
We
did.
didn't
We
have
weren't
dates.
really, we didn't really date, but
Except each other.
yeah, yep. And so I don't remember specifics, but we knew this person, and I don't know, it was one of somebody that lived in the Blainsburg area, whatever. And we just went to toilet paper their house, the TP
Oh,
of the
nice.
house.
Yeah.
But we ended up, this is boring. I don't want to toilet paper somebody's house. So they had old school Christmas plastic like angels that were like sitting up on their porch. And you could just take off their heads would come off because you put lights in there so you could take off their heads. These are old school, like 3 foot tall little angels.
Yeah, I mean, they were probably 3 feet.
They were pretty, like 3 or 4 foot tall angels, but they're plastic and they were just sitting on the porch and they lit up. Well, we went toilet paper the house, and then we said, well, let's take the heads off. And I don't remember if we took the heads or we just took them off and like threw them in the backyard or something. But we kind of, vandalism, but nothing to get us put in jail or whatever. So then we did it a couple of times, and like the second or third time we went to do it again, and they twisty tied the heads on there so we couldn't pop the heads off. So then we decided to like dump trash in their like front
Damn.
yard.
I
Yeah,
Did you
just
know,
like
wait, who are these people?
this
we
was
can't
like
say. I can't
somebody we knew from like another
You
job.
knew 'em, though?
or,
It
like,
wasn't
growing
like
up.
Yeah, they weren't
It was-
randos. No,
Yeah,
I
it's
was
like I didn't really know the person that well.
I know.
Not to give it away, but yeah.
I know.
I thought you were vandalizing like a neighbor. I was like,
Oh, no,
Jesus.
not like it was someone that we.
Because we're just evil.
Yeah. It was we were teenage pranksters in our 20s or whatever. No, we weren't quite that old.
No,
I
the
love a
thing
good
is,
vengeance
though,
story.
that
So
I
here's
kept- my car was always filled with trash, like old
Steve
bags.
we would eat lunch. We would eat lunch at school, and we didn't buy lunch. We would bring bag lunch, and when he was done,
But this was after high school.
yeah, but that's what you used to, and you used to just chuck
Right.
the McDonald's bags or whatever on the floor. So we dumped all the trash like in their yard. We thought it'd be funny. Well, the funny part was they figured out who it was because there was a paycheck stub or something.
No. I had
What was it?
no. I was a kid, not a kid, but I was,
We were
in my
like
teens.
17.
I was in my teens.
Young
and
enough to
my-
be dumb.
Yes.
My dad, of course, owned the car. So I had an expired registration and mixed in with the trash.
Damn.
They found my dad's name
Oh.
in the trash, and I
And how did they call you out? Because it
I
wasn't
think
like
the-
we had the internet or
I think
whatever.
they called the police.
Oh, fuck, I didn't know that
Damn.
part.
And so the police contacted my dad,
Oh, Jesus.
and he was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
And then, I mean, it probably took like 3 seconds to realize it was his dumb son who
Yeah.
was littering someone's yard with expired car
But
registration.
that's it. Like, we didn't even come up with anything cool. We didn't do like the bag of duty and light it on fire. We like dumped trash in their yard.
With
Cleaned
your
out my
whole
car, though.
government
That
on
was nice.
there. Like, damn.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was dumb. It was dumb.
Good times.
Very dumb.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
We've all done dumb shit.
He's probably mad that I brought that up. Sorry, Steve.
I'm not mad. It's fine. It's just silly.
It was
It
silly.
wasn't
Well,
my
hey,
finest moment. I've had a few.
Well, I
not
was right
finest
there with
moments
you.
recently.
I was right there with you.
Well, I tried to. Never mind. All right. Here's one more. 2 more of these. What was the first product to have a barcode?
Marshmallows.
Cigarettes.
Ooh,
It's funny. I've asked this question to other people before, and they've guessed cigarettes.
I don't. It just sticks out in my head, but it's probably not cigarettes.
No.
Probably medicine. Maybe
Baking
medicine.
soda.
My guess was when I first. Well, I read it, but if I had to guess, I would have said like a magazine.
Mm.
Ah.
Medicine's
no.
smart, Devin. I like that.
Medicine.
Vinegar.
Owen,
Like
what does
like
Owen say?
Advil or
Owen,
whatever.
got a guess?
I'm just thinking. I don't know. I can't even think of anything right now.
Wow.
Anything with a barcode.
I'm trying to
I know there's so many things that have a barcode.
That
It's
is
not-
that is just a
Think of a
flat line
product.
right across his
a
brainstem.
can of soup. I know we said food, but can of soup.
Can of
All right.
soup. Okay.
That's good.
That might be the closest one. It was actually Wrigley's gum.
Ooh.
Oh,
First
gum.
product with a barcode. Why?
Damn it.
Who knows?
Because they were dumb
People
back
are
then.
stealing it. People are stealing that shit pretty fast.
Trying to think of things that needed to be true.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Dom?
I was trying to think of things that like needed to be tracked. Maybe there was like something in
Yeah.
gum at one point that like hurt people. I don't know.
You gotta see who's eating this and get him in the lab.
Speaking of secret ingredients, the first archaeological evidence of soup comes from 6,000 BC. You might have already heard this, Jordan. 6,000 BC, and its primary ingredient was what?
Salt.
Cocaine.
Wow.
Nice.
Good guess. No.
Pee.
What'd you say?
Urine.
Nice.
No.
Pea
Makes
soup.
sense.
That's
16,
pea
it's
soup.
like 16 BC.
Yeah, they didn't have
Pea
shit.
soup.
Well, they didn't have anything.
That was probably like from 30 million BC or whatever. Somebody probably tried to drink some urine.
Yeah, it probably is water or pee.
Old
Like, what else
Bay.
would it be back then?
All right,
Old
let's say
Bay.
it was
Old Bay.
it was a
Old
kind of
Bay.
meat. It was a meat.
Oh, hey now.
Oh,
Ribs, a bone. No.
Dinosaur toes.
There you go.
6,000
Frog.
BC.
A tail.
Frog.
It's gotta be a
It is.
dinosaur.
It's frog soup. It's frog.
Frog.
That's it.
Not bad guess.
chicken.
Not a bad guess as well. That would have been pretty good. The first, or back then, its primary ingredient was hippopotamus.
Ew.
That's
They were
kinda
taking
fucked
those
up.
things down back then?
I know. What were they made of?
Right? I know. Anyway, so that's the OMG facts for today.
Half for real.
Right.
Not bad. Not bad. All
You
right.
get to pick which half.
Yeah, whichever one you want to believe in.
Yeah, who knows? But I'll keep saving them as I go through the year.
I like
and,
it.
And save some of the best ones. They're kind of fun, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, folks, I think that's it for today. I'm tired as fuck. So, unless anybody else has any final parting words.
Well, one more NFL. You ready?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's just one. It's just one.
No, go
Shunned
ahead. I
him.
got you. Yeah. I forgot.
What
for a
is the only NFL team with a plant for the logo?
a plant?
Yep.
Plant.
I know. I did the same thing. I was like, this isn't real. And then I read a bunch of stuff on it, and
A
I can't.
plant.
The Denver trees.
A lion's a plant, right?
Tree.
Saints.
Three E's.
Saints.
Oh, Florida. Yeah.
That's the Saints.
Yeah. A
The
Florida.
logo is made in the shape of a lily flower.
Ah,
Is
the
it?
Florida tree.
Yeah.
It's called.
Okay, Owen.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Let's
Owen.
go, Owen.
It looked like a little flower. I mean,
Yeah.
and I didn't even think about the name of it, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Look at that.
What's it
Good job,
called?
Owen. All right. Steve, thank you very much for that. Everyone, thanks for joining. Owen, thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
Devin, thanks for joining. Jordan, Steve, we'll talk to you soon. Everyone, have a great rest of your day.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Love y'all.